Hi, this is Mrs. Robertson, and today we are reviewing for the test that we're going to be taking tomorrow on percents. So we're going to go ahead and everyone, let's get your worksheet out. Even if you're not finished, we're going to go over how to get the answers to the problems on the test. In problem number 1, you have to change each one to a decimal and compare them. Or you could change them to a fraction. It's easier on this one if we change them to decimals. So 14.4%. To change a percent to a decimal, you move it 2 places to the left. That equals the decimal 144 thousandths. So that's going to be your smallest number. 14 3/5 equals the decimal 14.6. We have 14.4 and 14. So the smallest one is 14.4%. Then you'll have 14, 14 and 4/10, and then 14 and 3/5. Any questions? Let's look at problem number 2. In problem number 2, match the appropriate value with the correct location on the number line. -5/2 is -2 1/2. That is located right here, letter B. 33% is the fraction 1/3, or the decimal 0.3 repeating. 1/3 is located at C. It's in between 0 and 1. -4.57634 is going to be in between -4 and -5. That'll be point A. And the square root of 7 is in between the square root of 2 and the square root of 3. 4 is the square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of 9 is 3. So it's going to be in between those, and it's D. Any questions? On the next problem, here it says choose all answers that are equivalent to 60%. 60% is A. 60% is the same thing as 60 over 100. A equals 60 over 100. B does not. That's 30 over 100. C will. 6/10 is 60%. And 60 out of 100. So you should have circled A, C, and D. In number 4, choose all answers that are equivalent to 8/100. It's not A because 8/10 is 80 over 100. B, 8 over 100. C, 8 over 100. Not D because that's 80 over 100. Any questions? Now let's go to the next page. I did all of these as an equation. If you want to set it up as a proportion, I'll show you what to do as a proportion way. I will use black ink to show you that direction. You have to choose either the equation method or the proportion method on the test tomorrow. Okay, so this is the equation. What percent, that's M% of means times 40 is means equals 18. Divide both sides by 40. M% is 0.45. Change your decimal to a percent, and it's 45%. Any questions on that? Now, if you did part over whole, you would have 18 over 40 equals M over 100, and that would give you 45. In number 6, what number N is means equals 40%, 0.4 times 90. The answer is 36. If you set it up as a proportion, you would have N, that's the part, whole is 90, 40 over 100, and that will give you 36. In number 7, 300 is means equals 150%, that's 1.5 of what number? All right, so on this one, it's sort of strange because 300 is the part, n is the whole, and you're going to have 150 over 100 if you set it up as a proportion? The answer is 200. And that makes sense because 150% means the number is going to be smaller than 300. 100% would be 200. So 150% will be, it's larger than what 200 is. Monroe decides to take his lovely lady out for a nice dinner. The food bill before tax was $35. What is his total bill if sales tax is 7%? On your paper, you need to show 35 times 0.07 equals $2.45. On your paper, you would need to show 35 plus $2.45 equals the answer, $37.45. You cannot just put down your answer. You have to show me what you are doing. Number 9. Being a gentleman, Monroe, of course, tipped the waiter 15%. How much tip did he leave for the diner? You do not tip tax. So the tip goes to the original price of $35. 35 times 0.15 is $5.25. Any questions? Number 10. Find the simple interest using the formula I equals principal times rate times time. So your interest is going to be 6,380 times 0.06. You have to change your percent to a decimal times 7. And that equals $2,679.60. When it's money, round it to the hundredths place. Also, on the test, well, I'll tell you when we get to this one. Let's see, where's one? If you had an answer like $15.20, make sure you put 20. Don't put 15.2 if it's a money problem. The Mastery Connect will count it wrong tomorrow on your test. Number 11, find the simple interest using this formula. Okay, your interest is 9,000 times 0.08 times 4 equals $2,880. Are there any questions? Close your computer and do what we're doing in class. Number 12. You went shopping last weekend and bought a new jacket. The jacket had an original price of $79. But it was on sale for 30% off the regular price. The sales tax is 7%. What is the total price you have to pay for this shirt? All right, on your paper, 79 times 30%, which is 0.3. That's your discount, $23.70. You subtract it. It's going to be less. That gives you the answer, $55.30. Then you multiply and you get your tax. When you have a tax, you add it. So then you have $55.30 plus you add the tax, $3.87, and the sum is $59.15. $59.17. Any questions? Number 13. Owen works at the Finish Line and wants to use his employee discount to purchase a brand new pair of running shoes for $113.99. His discount is 15%. What is the total price Owen will pay for the Jordans? Okay, we don't know what sales tax is, so we're not going to add that in. $113.99 times 0.15. That gives him a discount of $17.10. So you're going to subtract, and the price is $96.89. Any questions? Number 14, find the percent of increase or decrease. Well, 60 is decreased to 36. To do this, it's difference over original. So the difference between 60 and 36 is 24. 60 minus 36 is 24. Over the original, 60 is 0.4. That equals 40% and it went down, so it's the decrease of 40%. Any questions? Number 15. Emma decides to purchase a new outfit that was originally priced at $75. To her surprise, when she was checking out, she only was asked to pay $55. What is the percent of decrease? Once again, difference over original. So 75 minus 55 is 20. Over 75 equals 0.26 repeating. Well, that will round that to 27%. If you had 26.6 repeating percent, I don't know how you can put that into Mastery Connect with the line over it. 26.7% or 27% if it says to the nearest whole. You would make it 27%. Number 16, the wholesale price of the entertainment center is $295. Radio Shack places a markup. Markup means you're going to add of 37% on the player. What is the final price? So you're going to take 295 times 0.37. That gives you the answer, $109.15. That's how much they're going to mark this price up, okay? So when they sell the item, they're going to sell it for $404.15. So that's your percent of markup. That's how much you're going to mark it up. And markups are adding. Are there any questions? Okay, we're not going to go over the back page because that's practicing the proportional part. If you need you to come and get the review worksheet for tomorrow, so come over here and get one of the worksheets here. Just take a pass.
So are you allowed to use a calculator on the test?
Okay, we're good.
Are you allowed to use a calculator on the test?
Yes, the test will have a calculator that pops up for you. Oh, girls, I do have another worksheet if you want to do some more math.
I'll do extra work.
Oh, keep your review worksheets out so I can check to see how you did, kids, on your problems.